Bluetooth connected. Yo mama. That's right, you heard me. Yo mama. What's up, y'all? What the hell I just did? Oh, that was stupid, bone. Alright, let's see. Get back over here. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? We all right? I just realized I ain't changed the screen yet. I'm just steady. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It didn't change shit. Where the fuck my hat at? It's supposed to be on my head. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now I'm ready. Yo, I bought these earphones that I'm using. They maybe cost like $4. These little suckers been holding on, man. They're like, I've given you all I got. Alright, let me see here. That's a little better right now. Okay. Yo mama. I'm telling you, you can just say yo mama in the black community in the USA. Just randomly say it. And people going like, someone will be like, who's mama? What you talking about? You didn't even said an insult yet. All you gotta say is yo mama. That's it. Somebody already ready to fight. A lot of times they be ready to fight and they don't even like their mama. What you talking about my mama? I whooped that ass. And then you get, you know what comes after that, right? I can talk about my family. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what's up. Nobody wants to deal with my mom. See, that's not the response. That's not the response you would receive in our communities. It would be like, even if their mom got on their nerves, they couldn't stand their mom, was one of the worst people in the world, you ain't gonna be talking about them. Now, keep in mind, this is a whole different story than like if you actually had that connection, you know, and you meet them at the house and they wanna air their grievances. Then you can get in with them. That's fucked up, man. Why would she do that? That's some bullshit. You know what I mean? But don't be out in the Publix, even if the Publix is just a family gathering or the friends in the backyard talking about yo mama. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Now there are some who I've met where their mama was so, you could say your mama around them and they'd be like, yeah, fuck her. Like straight up. Alright, y'all. Bro, what is this? My God, this poor creature. Your legs don't even work right. Listen, if you're gonna eat it, homie. They need an eating animation. Homie walking around like he want to chew on it. Go on, chew on it. Go on, rip its flesh off the bones. You know your two front legs are clipping into each other. You know that, right? Okay, I just want to let you know because that looks like it hurts. This poor thing, y'all look at. Come on, y'all. Tell me that don't make your back hurt the way this thing moves. Look at that. That don't make your lower back. That makes my lower back uncomfortable just watching this thing walk. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I think I saw baby Satin Bonnet. Hey, what's up, Satin Bonnet? What's going on? You fine excuse for a human being, you? Whoop. Yeah, I'm so chill right now. I'm not even thinking about doing anything on the game. I just wanted to turn it on and look at it. That's how I know I'm an annoying person. People be coming in the game like, we plan on doing this. I'm like, yeah, we just here. I think people really find it odd that I'm playing a game, but my live is not really about the game, that our live, our space. It's not really about the game itself. It's about the community and us coming together and doing our thing. You know what I mean? And instead of just joining that, they're so hard up on worrying about the game. You get what I'm saying? Does anybody clocking what I'm saying here? And when I say it, have you noticed when I say, I mean, I'm playing this game, but our community is not about the game. You know, that people leave, yo. I'm like, bruh. I think it's so funny. What I think is even funnier is that they think they're doing some virtuous move doing that. Like, you're not. You're literally being the problem with humanity, not understanding what community is, and being basically. Do people understand that that's cultish? That's like literally cultish shit. I'm only here just for this. Like, and you can't talk about anything else, or if someone talks about the human condition, then that's a turn off to you. Like, it has to be just about the game, and you only want to this, that, and the other. You can't join in a conversation. You come in, and the first thing you do without getting a feel for the community in the room, because they wouldn't do that in person. If they went to an event in person, they wouldn't just walk up to someone and go, "Hey, what ship are you flying?" You get what I'm saying? And this is the thing with parasocial communities and stuff like that. People really do feel like they're entitled to just come in and say and do whatever. And they don't like people going, "Nah, man, you ain't coming here and acting like this." They don't like it. They fucking hate it. What the hell? What happened? Y'all did not? Bruh, I'm confused. Oh, that's what I did. I'm an idiot. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Yo, straight up. Just walk in with your shoes on. Walk straight into your kitchen. Walk past everybody. Don't say hello. And get offended when you're like, "I don't care what you talking about." How the fuck are you offended? Like, you came in, ignored the whole conversation, didn't say hi, didn't greet anybody, and then the first thing you want to do is make it about your dumbass question. Or my favorite one is you come in, you don't know any context of what I'm talking about. You don't know anything about me. You don't know how I move. You don't know how I operate. You haven't taken time to get the energy of the space, whatever. And you just start throwing out like basic bullshit about the game because, I don't know, that makes you feel intelligent or some shit like that. Like, fuck is that, yo? I'm like, bruh, I don't need that. Lately, with the whole armadas blocking my pathway is getting kind of annoying. Like, how are they appearing so close to the damn? There we go. You know what? That's why sometimes, man, I don't even want to extend the welcome home to people. Sometimes I don't. I'm like, you know what? No welcome home for you. You're just gonna leave in 2 seconds anyway, so whatever. You know what I mean? Like, why we need to give you a welcome home for what? You ain't gonna be here much longer. And all you did was come in and go me. Like, you don't need no welcome home. Some people don't deserve a welcome home, for real. Now you see what this person did? They put this base here. This is for a class C. You put a base down for a class C? What a bitch ass. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this thing real quick. I'm not chasing a class C. That's stupid. Alright, let's get our screenshot on here. Because the thing is, the reason why this is considered an inappropriate base is because people are doing it on purpose to stop people from getting the ships, right? Some people don't know that's what it is, but there ain't no way that someone who has this already, this right here, there ain't no way they don't know what they're doing. So let's go and get that screenshot in there real quick. Boop. All right, that one's gone. Now you know what we got to do, because we're not going to chase the ship. It does. It feels like it was wasted, doesn't it? It's the same thing when I said, y'all, let's stop gifting people subs, because now we're starting to see the truth. I don't know if you can see it, but now we're down to 16 subscriptions. You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like, let's stop gifting people subs. For real. Don't. You know, keep your change for something you see in the VRL shop. Don't be giving it to people who literally aren't even going to be here. Don't do it. If someone shows after a month or so that they're going to be here and all the other stuff, at that point, they should be, if they want to be here that much, they should be paying for a sub themselves. Now, I know this is the antithesis of how people do their thing in social medias. You know what I mean? Just gift all the subs to everybody because the money. Fuck that. And I mean that. Fuck that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm going to tell you straight up. Would I like it if we had a community of like-minded people? We probably have to deal with a few more trolls, but we had a community of people. If I had a bunch of subscribers, y'all, I would be on here for like 6-8 hours straight, doing all types of shit and just sharing stuff and all this other stuff. You know, I could start introducing interviews with different creative people and all this other things like that, yada yada, because financially I'd be able to do that. You get what I mean? And it would help to sustain a life. I'm a creative person. You know how we creative folk are. I'm gonna be straight about it. Yeah, we don't want fucking jobs. We don't want to be miserable. Yada 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 yada. We take the risk of throwing ourselves out there and putting our creativity out there and hoping that people will like it enough that it can sustain some type of life for us where we're not going to be homeless. So would I like for that to happen? Sure. Yo, we just went from 7 to 5 people just because I was talking about this. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, yo. This is what I'm talking about. But if I was in here just catering to everybody's little self-centered bullshit, or to be straight up, people see me and they expect me to act a certain way. They expect me to talk a certain way. Can you guess what that way is? And when I don't, when I'm not on here talking like what they think a brother, but let's go with the word that they prefer, from the hood, because I'm black. I'm obviously, I keep in mind I am from the hood, but you know, like, I should be talking and acting a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. And that's another part of it. Then you have the fact that when you are playing a game, the vast majority of people who show up, they just want you to sit there and basically talk and act like everybody else who plays the game. Y'all know that's not going to happen with me. That's not going to happen with a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want a real face. They don't want a real person. They want an act. And I understand that, because it's not just gamers who are like that. It's everybody. Look at talk shows on TV. Look at our so-called news shows. Like, we got to get the ratings, so we put on the act. You can clearly see that a lot of those people, there are a lot of them who are just flat out, you know, racist or whatever, yada, yada, yada. And you can clearly see that a lot of the people who are supposed to be on the right side of history, another phrase I'm sick of, the social justice warrior for the program, that they're doing it to be contrary to all the racists and stuff, so that they can have the arguments and have the clashes and have the drama and have the toxicity that's going to keep people watching. And the funny thing about that is, it was the dick toys, wasn't it? Oh my Lord. Nobody wants to hear the truth of the matter. Exactly. Another thing is a bunch of dick toys. That will never grow old. Listen, y'all, look at Reynard being hostile. We like it. We like it a lot. And the thing is, once again, you know, and as y'all know, I'm not one of these, I don't condone violence, you can't blame the individual people. Like, I'm not going to pull back from my words. I'm just not, yo. And I thought that's what people wanted. I thought, y'all, ain't that what people say they want? They want people who are going to be honesty. They're going to stand on what they believe and say what they mean. Ain't that what people said they want? Ain't that what people said they want, y'all? What happens when they get it? They don't like it. Especially if it calls out something that they're doing. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate it. It's what they say, but it's not what they want. Exactly that. Hey, Cash App. When I tell y'all, Cash App makes it an absolute fucking hassle to get rid of their shit. Yo, Cash App is a trip. Just like every corporation that comes out of the United States. Oh, you can sign up real easy, but they want to make it a headache to try to find how to get the fuck away from it. And I'm telling you something right now. Fuck Cash App. Fuck Cash App. Fuck it. I need black folk to start looking for alternatives. Someone said to me, well, you know, all of those companies, no. Not all of those companies that do help with easy money exchange and all of this stuff gave hundreds of fucking thousands of dollars to Trump and to that Christo-fascist fucking lobbying group who wrote Project 2025 and who went to the meetings, spoke at the meetings. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, yo. I fucking knew it. I just flew right to one that I already grabbed. I knew it. So, I'm getting away from Cash App. Cash App gets my ass. Or your ass. Whatever. Who's ever ass. Cash App can kiss somebody's ass. That's all I'm saying. So I've taken it off of my jank is gone. The only thing now is actually closing it, which they make a headache on purpose, because you know how that is. I don't want those crusty lips near my rumpus. Get them crusty lips away from my rumpus. Okay, so this was I think it's just somebody's base. Oops. I'm flown into the... My God, what the hell's happening? Why am I bouncing backwards? Bruh, I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. Yo. Oh. But when I hit the landing button, I can go through it. That is hilarious. All right, so I don't see no Sherp here. I don't see no Sherp. All right, there's no Sherp. So this is, I guess it's just somebody's base. You know, I do like the square ones better. You got more room in them, you know what I mean? But I think I want to build, ooh, I know what I want to do today. I want to build our other base. Oh, Lord. Okay, listen, y'all. I love y'all, but this amount of role playing in this game, I'm never gonna do. I just need y'all to understand that this is never gonna happen. Okay, you can't even use this shit. Like, what? Yeah, it's never gonna happen. I just want to let y'all know that. Okay. Ooh, let's make a bedroom with beds and stuff. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying. It ain't gonna happen. There's a certain amount of MMO stuff Bone ain't never gonna do. Okay. Oh, okay. So this person just created a base for people to land here on this planet and then do their hunting, but they created it away from the ships so that people don't have to worry about the base causing any problems. See, that's how you do it. See, that's how you do it. That's that good shit right there. That's how you do it. You know, put a beacon, put a communication station by the ship if you found one, and then if you want to have a base that's close enough, do that. You got a whole starship. You can fly to the area. You know what I mean? You don't have to be fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, not all communication stations are the same, as we can see. I don't even know why that's there. Why is that there? Okay, I'm curious. I want to see what they have in this communication station here. Why can't I land? There we go. Yeah, I'm literally just flying around, chilling. I have no plan of any kind. I should get a plan of some kind. Y'all probably sick of white center. Bitch, ain't nothing here. What Sentinel ship is he talking about, y'all? Y'all, what? Bruh. Do y'all see something I don't see? Like, bruh. Do y'all? I don't see. Whatever. Hey, Connie, can I ask you a question? Connie, can I ask a question? I gotta ask. So here's my theory. Okay, Connie, you tell me if it's true. Here's my theory. It's nighttime, right? You hanging out with us, but you tired already. You know, you chilling. that sleepiness is going to be setting in. You know that bedtime is coming. So like your comments most of the time are just the emotes and emojis, right? Because you're like, I ain't typing shit. Cause Connie, listen, on the have y'all noticed in the nighttime session, Connie she'll slap a heart up, she'll slap a POJH up, she'll slap like 4 hearts up. Every now and then she'll type like 3 or 4 words. But if she catches during the day, she's typing like whole sentences and stuff. Connie's like, I'm tired, y'all. This is all y'all getting. I respect it though. I respect it. I like it. It's a definitive thing. It's letting us know. You're like, I'm still in it till these eyes close. I'm still in it until I pull this Reynard. Until I pull this Reynard. I like it. That's dope. I think I asked before, but I didn't see the answer. Does the hubby listen with you sometimes? Or is he like off in his gaming room on the computer doing some stuff, which is not a bad thing. It's not. That's dope. And the phone slaps my face. So you're like, listen, you're gonna get this emote and that's it. You gotta keep, yes, true. All right, listen, y'all. You gotta drive Dave and keep your face Dave. Okay, y'all? Drive Dave and keep your face Dave. Okay, everybody? Don't forget that. These are important things. You know what I realized? I just be picking up ships, but I don't be scanning stuff. And y'all don't even be fussing at me. Bone, scan the shit. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. Bone, you better scan that stuff. Y'all don't be telling me nothing. You was fussing at Connie? That's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be our new phrase, y'all. Drive Dave and keep your face Dave. Don't RRR irresponsibly or RRR responsibly. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? If you're gonna RRR responsibly. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all feel me, right? You won't see the comment. That's true. Listen, if I'm not laying down holding that phone over my face, how am I supposed to respond? Lay on your side. Do I want to do that, y'all? Ugh. I don't want to do that. I ain't concerned with that 167,000. Like, who's chasing 167,000 bounty at this point, bruh? Like, who? Look, y'all. Brokeback Mountain. Huh? Huh? Oh, I feel you. He got his own things he tunes into. I feel you. He's a night owl. I'm just saying the name fits. The name fits. Brokeback Mountain. That don't fit? I thought, okay, all right. My bad, y'all. All right, listen, if it wasn't a good one, it wasn't a good one. That's okay. You can tell me. My feelings won't be hurt. Maybe. Maybe they will. Man, there's a lot of C classes here. Y'all see that? We ain't found the S class yet. And that's because I'm not looking at the coordinates. I'm just flying around. I'm not the one to make that call. You can be funny. When you're not trying to be funny, you'll accidentally say something funny. When you try to be funny, yeah, it don't work. But that's okay though. You are still loved and cared about, and that's what counts. Like, we respect you for knowing that your jokes are horrible. And we appreciate that you know that. And that you don't allow us to suffer through them. That's outstanding. Some people know their jokes are horrible and still tell them. Cause everybody else to suffer and to have 3 weeks of nightmares from bad jokage. You know what I mean? So we appreciate you. Thank you very much. You know what I just realized, y'all? I ain't had the YouTube comments up yet. I don't even know if anyone's in YouTube. That's messed up. Don't nobody be talking, yo. It's so rare when people go into YouTube and say anything. So I just keep forgetting about the comments in YouTube. It ain't my fault. People don't say shit. They don't engage. Like, people in YouTube don't engage at all. If they're there. Well, okay. I could have not wasted my time putting the comments up. One person in there. That person isn't here as well. So thank you for repping on both sides. I appreciate the love. All right, y'all. We're going to have to use the coordinates if we want to find the S-Class. The S-Class gives us more money and better mods. That's why we want to find it. Okay? All right, we're going to have to use the coordinates. All right, let's call... fuck it. Let's fly one of these there. Why not? I like the way they... See, I like the way this one looks, particularly from this angle, right? However, the side profile's kind of dope too. Kinda. It's a little, like, on the side, it looks a little... The drop down part doesn't hit like it does from the back. And if you go to the front look, it looks mean, you know? That look mean as fuck right there. I like that. That look mean. However, I don't like that it looked like square Tupperware. You know what I'm saying? When you get at this angle, it looked like square Tupperware with some, you know, with some wangs on it. Like, why you look like square Tupperware? Extend those wings a little bit, homie. Like, but I get it though. It's not bad looking. Like, I like the other angles though. It look kind of tough right here. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me know. All right, let's get into this coordinate business because we ain't never gonna find this thing otherwise. Wait, hold on. Sometimes, wait. Let's look at the harmonic interface. Okay. Save beacon. Shimmel, whatever the fuck that mean. Communication station plus a base. Sometimes people will put down a base and they'll literally put like, this is where the S-Class is. What? Have y'all noticed that ever since I downloaded that update, all this flickering that's in the game now? And you know the update that they put out, it was supposed to be something that fixed things. I will have to say, in no certain circumstances, it did not fix things at all. It made shit worse. Okay, here we go. Let me find these coordinates again because I don't remember them off top. Wait. Hold the phone. We supposed to be right here. Wait a minute. Okay, that's not it. Okay, all right. So if you look down in the corner, right, in the left, it says plus 28.7 something, and it keeps going down. Then it says plus 125.97, and it's slowly going up. Is this supposed to be the S-Class here? Let's see. There's supposed to be an S class. I gave the coordinates for the S class, but I've just been hopping communication stations. Okay, that's not it, because this says plus 28. I'm discombobulated, man. Now I can't see because we're in a storm. This is the one I'm flying. This isn't an S class. This is a C class. We just came from here. What the hell? Okay, I'm confused. All right, let me look at these coordinates again for the S class. Hold on. We done got lied to, y'all. 128.72. We're at 128.40 and 28.35. Maybe it got moved. Sometimes that does happen. We gotta turn around this way then, I guess. Looks like. Okay. 28.72. 28.35. Now it's going down. It needs to be going up. $128.5. Okay, it's going up now. But the other one's going down. Son of a bitch. Which way am I supposed to fucking go? Yeah, I'm so discombobulated. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna tell y'all, following the coordinates ain't easy on this game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because the only way to really follow them is by reading the terminal. We need that to be going down. We need both of these to be going down. That one's going up. I think we're gonna give up on the S class, y'all. These coordinates don't seem to be right. Man, what the fuck? Alright, that's it. We got 3 of them. That's good enough. Let's go. I'm tired. I'm done looking. I'm done. Alright. Yeah. That's enough. Good enough, yeah. I mean, it's not even a ship I want to keep. So it's all good. We can get another one. I don't like trying to do the longitude latitude on this game. There should be a way to plug that in. Like, you're supposed to have all this advanced technology, but the only way to do the longitude and latitude is to stare down at the left corner and just keep flying around for an hour trying to get it to fucking get where you want it to be. I know there's people who love that, but I don't. That's all. You know, if you like it, you like it. I just don't. We're scrapping ships. I was trying to find the S class, but and I'm supposedly close to it, but yeah. Then the storm came in and I couldn't see anything, and I was like, okay, I'm done. There's other ships, and plus, like I said, I'm not keeping this one. I'm just doing it for the resource, for the I'm trying to get a bunch of mods and stuff for my other ships that I want to start flying, and plus it's credits and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do, I want to portal back to our portal base first, and then we'll fly up into the we'll fly up into the space station and get rid of these ships, and then we'll go look for another one. Yay. Okay, here we go. Quar, what's up? I gotta keep gathering resources too, y'all, cause everything takes resources in this game, and I ain't been gathering no resources. And I'm a jump on some of these little quick missions I gotta finish too. I want to do the next step for the living ship as well, because they said the living ship quest takes like a whole week. I'm like, okay, I feel you. All right, there we go. Now I can control the game again. Thank you for the 5-second long reminder of what planet I just teleported to of my own free will. Everybody needs that 567,000 times. Whee! I swear, man, a lot of these, like once you've been to a planet a couple times and you're like transporting back to it, you don't need that 5-second hold to tell you what planet you're on anymore. Like you can turn that shit off. You can have something in there like, okay, it shows it a certain number of times. After you've been there a certain number of times, you don't have to see it anymore. It's not a big deal, but it would be nice to just be able to get out of my ship and just move forward with what I'm doing. Like I know what planet I just transported myself to. Does that make sense, y'all? Like we don't need it every time. No? Okay, maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Alrighty. Alright, let's go scrap this bad boy. Let's see what we get. Oh wait, let me check my inventories. Cause sometimes, okay, we got room. That's good. Let's, oop, son of an uncle's tit. I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright, here we go. Let's open these up real quick. See what we get. Alright, that'll open up another slot for us. Do our little quick little reset of that right there. What's up, pimp? What's going on, homie? What's up? Alright, get out of my way. What's up? What's up, Gak? No? What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, what's up, pimp? I feel you. Alright, y'all, let's get rid of this one. What is it? It's Wednesday night, right? For y'all ain't gonna last long. I know, listen, the one thing I know is that Wednesday night, everybody falls asleep early. Y'all be gone. Comments be dead. Wednesday night, y'all done. Ooh, shit. 34.5 for the C class? That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Give me that. Oh shoot, the next one came right up. The next one came right up, yo. Hope A. Alright, for those who are wondering what ship I'm scrapping, because you just see me flying around looking goofy, you might like this ship. This is it right here. It's not I think it looks good, but it's just not my cup of tea when it comes to flying around. But it looks even better in the air, I can tell you that. It looks even better once you get it off the ground, in space, in the air, whatever. So I should have wrote down the corresponding numbers, because sometimes I don't remember which numbers go with which glyphs again. So I don't want to, but I will tell you the glyphs real quick for anyone who wants to ship. It's a hot air balloon, then it's the bird, then it is the triangle, then it is the dinosaur looking thing, then it is the triangle again, and then you have the dragonfly, triangle again, dragonfly again, then you have the mask again, then the dinosaur comes again, and then you have the beetle spider looking thing. And the coordinates were supposed to be plus 28.35, plus 128.72, but I don't know if there was, I I was right there and there was no ship. So all the ships have all the locations for the ships have communication stations by them, and there are some communication stations for other areas. So just think about that when you go there. If you fly straight to a communication station, it might not be for a ship, so just pick another one. If you need me to read that off again, to name the glyphs again, just let me know in the comments and I'll do that. All right. All right, let's salvage this biatch. Y'all, we might as well say our good nights to Connie right now, because Connie will pass out with listening to the live. So we might as well say our good nights right now. So go ahead and get that out the way, y'all. Send that good night energy and those sweet dreams vibes Connie's way, so she can shut her eyes knowing that she got the love from the peoples. All right, that's number 3. I think that's the last one. Fragment. Oh, I have this one so I can scrap it too. I'm not gonna keep it. It looks pretty decent when you get it off the ground. I'll show y'all. I mean, I think it looks pretty damn decent when I get it off the ground, but at the same time, it's not hitting for me. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't have the wings, I would like it better. I like mine's a little more minimal. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What do we think? What do we think? I like it, but not enough to keep it. Does that make sense? Right? Like, it's alright. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. I haven't seen one with what they call the bat wings that has really made me want to keep it yet. So, but still a good looking ship, and some other people might like it. So it's not sleek enough. Yeah, my taste seems to be definitely more minimal, but all of y'all already know I'm a minimalist at heart. Man, I want this one. You see this one right here? I want this landing pad for my bases. I like this landing pad. It's got the orange too. I don't think we have this one as a choice. I want this one, yo. Why won't they let us have this one as a choice? Probably because it's like station specific or something. But I like this one. This one's nice. Okay. I know that's like not important at all, but whatever. Just, you know. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Alright. First, I never keep the C's. So let's get rid of those so we make sure we have some room. What's up, pimp? Thank you for the wave. You are a scholar and a gentle person. And we're going to hit the purchase. We're going to sell and stoink and shitoink. All right, there we go. Got those out of the way. That'll give us a little more room. And oh, bruh, 59. Homie gave me 59 exosuit slots, y'all. And my dumb ass, still put the bad taste in my mouth. 51. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Yeah. People be like, Bone, are you going to play the game? Why you always finding ships and scrapping them? I don't know. It's kind of my thing now. What can I say? Bone don't play the game. He just be finding ships and scrapping them. This is true. But that's me playing the game. Deal with it. Begin salvage. Wow. That's a big difference. I think the other one was an S class. That's why we got so much from it. Okay. And I think I pulled some other ships out from the storage that I wanted to scrap. Not this one. I like this one. We named this one X-Wing Thing. Y'all remember this one? This one's so quirky. Like, look at the little legs sticking out from under it. That is fucking hilarious. Am I the only one? Listen, these little legs sticking out with these wings around it, they just bring me joy. They just make me want to chuckle. They make me happy. So what are we thinking here? I like this one, man. I'm never getting rid of this one. It's not happening. This kind of limeish green. It's not even lime green. Let me phrase this: neon yellow with this orange is just fucking obnoxious in the best way possible. That's a keeper forever. We're not scrapping her. We're not scrapping her. We keeping her. She need a better name than X-Wing Thing, though. She need a better name than X-Wing Thing. When we come up with one, somebody come up with a good one, let me know. She need a better name than X-Wing Thing. All right, so we need to give her a long, distinguished name like Derpus. Derpus, you know what I mean? We need to give her a long, distinguished name like Derpus. I definitely keeping this one. This is what I'm talking about right here, you know? It has those same, but it's more subtle, you know what I'm saying? And the color is fucking phenomenal. Ugh, that color makes me happy. All right, what's it, this one? Oh, I forgot I grabbed this one. I don't want to get rid of this one, but I kind of do because I don't want the wings on the side. Let's take a good look at it. Let's see how we feel. You know, this is pretty much almost like the one I scrapped, except it doesn't open up at the top and it has the wings on the side. All right, let's see how we feel about it. Nah. I'm gonna go get the one that my dumbass scrapped. I'm gonna go get that one again and start building it up again because I really like that one. This one don't hit like the other one does. These up top, they don't open up. Like, they don't open up, they stay closed. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then I don't know, the wings, I can't see the little tank like legs. Yeah, that ain't it. We're gonna go ahead and scrap this one right now. What's up, Empress J? Limoncello. Limoncello's a good name. Like the drink, right? All right. Right after we scrap this bad boy, let's make sure we didn't put nothing in the inventory. I don't think we did. Okay. Doesn't have anything we want to keep. Let's check make sure we got enough space. Oh shit, we do not. We kind of do. Let's go get rid of these C ones for the nanites real quick. And then we'll scrap that one too. Get it out of the way. Yeah, I've wasted so many units on the solar ships. I gotta leave the solar ships alone, y'all. I got 3 of them. I need to build at least one of them up and fly the damn thing. Because they're actually really good ships. They have great maneuverability and they look freaking amazing. I want to have like 3 in the rotation. Definitely Buttercutter. Buttercutter's gonna stay forever. Buttercutter's never going anywhere. That's just how that is. One of my solar ships we want to build up. The other 2 just because we want to look at them every now and then. And then we need a third, like forever on the team, and that's going to be when we go get us another Beelzebub. Another Beelzebub, because I really like Beelzebub. The new fighter is dope. But I doubt I'll be flying it all that much. I might. We'll have to build it up and see. If I like the way it flies, then yeah. All right, we're not getting rid of the S's just yet. Because we can use them to build up the other ships. So let's go ahead and sell this one. You know these are weak. Look, 60 nanites. Man, what the fuck we gonna do with that? That's stupid. All right. Okay, got rid of that. Let's go ahead and scrap this one too. I know you're like, all this dude does is scrap ships, pretty much. I don't know why, but I just like doing this. I just enjoy it. One, I like going to find the ship and then seeing how it looks, you know, outside of the pictures or whatever. And I like to see how it flies and all that. And then I'm like, okay, don't need it. Bye. Plus, it's kind of a way to share it with others. Derpus is definitely, we need to build up Derpus too. All right, real quick, let's summon X-Wing thing. Let's go up here. There we go. Limoncello. Alrighty. Alright, so who else was we going to scrap, y'all? Was it S1? Nope. I gotta remember the names. Okay, I think I can. Nope. I think it was your mama. I like this one, but I know I'm probably not going for. I really like this one. It's kind of busy looking, but I do like the way it looks. But at the same time, I don't. If that makes sense. Like these bat wings, they just don't. They don't hit for me, no matter what. I've picked up quite a few ships with them, and no matter what, they don't hit for me. I like everything else. Like these obviously these kind of pincer style wings here, and this right here. All of that I like. This right here I like. So we're just gonna go ahead. I think it's an S class too. Yep, this is an S class. Ooh, we're gonna get some goodies out of this one. Let's make sure we don't got nothing in the inventory. And we don't. Always steal the rocket launcher for another ship that might not have one. That's an always. And once again, we go up here and sell the 2 C's. The way the Gek swings the legs when we're selling. That's why I want a starship with the Gek running it. Look at the little leg swinging, yeah. I want a starship with the Gek on it. Alright. Purchase upgrade modules. Hit the sell button. And boink. And boink. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. Shoot. And begin salvage analysis. Ooh, 51. Yeah. And claim. Okay, there we go. All broken down. We have scrapped everything that we was gonna scrap. The rest we'll keep for now. Excellent. All right, let's sell some stuff. Alrighty, here we go. All right, we get 1 million from the recycled circuitry. 18 million from the compressed indium scrap. 179 million from the Starship AI valves. 11 million from the subatomic regulators. And last but not least, we just want to keep 20 of these. So we're going to go to 92. And boink. All right, there we go. Everything's sold. Let's go in here and all right, we got to head back to our base and dump some stuff. All right, Buttercutter's over there, so we can clear out some things we normally put into Buttercutter. Okay, there we go. When I tell people we have a chill gaming sesh, I don't know if they believe me or not, but we just be chilling, just so you know. Our live is less about the game and more about the energy and the vibe. Yeah. You know what I need to figure out? I need to figure out how to hunt down the Sentinel freighter. Like how to make it, how to do things where it will appear more frequently so I can eventually get an S class. I need to look that up. I know there's probably a way to just increase how many times it shows up, you know what I'm saying? Because it barely shows up. You're lucky to see one ever. Okay. Wait, why'd I do that? Oh, we need to go to our portal base. No. Let's see. What do we want to do? That's Quar. No, we might as well discover these planets. Since we discovered this system. Let's do that real quick. Put our name on it, you know what I mean? You know, there was a time when I was so like broke that all I could do was buy beans and rice. And that's literally what I ate every day. Beans and rice. I would have 2 bowls of beans and rice. And this went on for a while. And I was surprised, you know, I was actually quite healthy because of it. I was like, damn, I'm healthy as fuck. It was so easy to stay in shape. It was ridiculous. And then it was like, because you were pretty much, you know, you would make it as good as you can by making sure you had your little salt, black pepper, and, you know, you couldn't really buy fresh garlic all the time because you was broke. So you bought your big thing of garlic, the biggest one you could find when you had the money, of your garlic powder and onion powder. You know, if you was really broke, you ignored that and you just got you some Lowry seasoning salt or something, and you just use that, you know, and you ate it every day. And you know, I particularly wouldn't get tired of it, you know. I was just glad I had something to eat, right? But what I would do is I would just buy different bags of beans, you know, and I would mix them up. I wouldn't buy the mixed already. I would buy the different bag. Then I would put them in a container and just kind of stir them around. And then like every 3 days or so, I would just soak them bad boys at night. And then I'd cook them up in the morning, put some in my little lunch thing, and go on about my day. When I come back and do things, I'd eat another bowl, and that was it. I was good to go. But I was healthy as fuck, man. It was ridiculous. Cabbage soup is another good one, that's true. But for some people, cabbage literally like clears out their system too much. If they eat like cabbage soup all the time, they're gonna be pooing their pants like ridiculously. But you know, yeah, I would buy like cabbage or something, you know, when I had that little extra bit. Like I budgeted the hell out of myself, and I would buy cabbage or something like that and cut it up, you know, and cook it with it. And I would put it in after the beans were pretty close to being, actually when they were, you know, soft enough to chew easily, I would then put the cabbage in and let it cook longer. I gotta do my scanning, y'all. We gotta do our scanning. Got to. And like, I'm kind of at that point again where I got to budget myself pretty heavily. But I'm also in a place where that type of thing is actually expensive. It's more expensive than getting other things. So, and I do have a little small kitchen in here, so I had to settle that in. When you're putting all you have and you don't have much into creating something, and you know that creating something isn't working, you you pretty much going to end up in a position where you don't have much, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Remember, y'all, in these societies we created, if shit is hard, shit is hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all your damn fault. Don't forget that. All right. Some of it is my fault, right? I'm the one that took certain risks and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. I didn't lay down the right plans for things, you know. So that's my fault, right? Now, losing everything because of the pandemic, that wasn't my fault. That's a whole nother story, right? If I would have done some other things, if I would have invested in some other things, then I wouldn't have lost everything. But I did, you know. So that's on me. However, with that said, you know, we just keep going, right? And somebody said to me, and they weren't being mean, they weren't being cheeky or anything like that. They just asked me, like, why do I talk about those certain things? Like for them, they would be embarrassed and that and the other. So they weren't like, they were just asking, they were more or less asking, how could I? Like, how did I have the, to talk about it without, the Metal Masters bind us no more. We are free. We may swim, fly, live, die. Oh. It must have turned on. It must have switched to that mission. Oh, okay. Let's do it. All right, let's do the next step in the living ship mission, y'all. We already here. Let's go. The void egg quivers as the lilting music of the alien ship fills my cockpit. It is a motion of recognition, except transmission. The song of the ship, the creature, fills my starship, spilling from circuit to circuit. As the music fades, I hear faint echo, a gently hummed response, the void egg. We have interstellar coordinates again. We discovered Ethereal. Okay, we haven't landed on that one yet, so let's land on that one real quick. And then I just want to do the landing and the discovering of the planets first. Once I finish that, we're gonna pick the galaxy coordinates. We're gonna go into the galaxy map and go do the next step for the living ship. Did you know that you can have a bunch of living ship freighters for your fleet? That's what I want. I want my Sentinel freighter, not freighters. Frigates. So I want my Sentinel freighter, and I want nothing but living ship frigates. That's it. That's what I want. Shaboink. Okay, dead planet almost. Let's get some scanning on here. Scan. What the hell? Whoa. Oh damn! I done got out in the damn toxic storm. Oh, you big dummy. All right, let's shrink our little target down. Do some of these scanny McScannies. Ooh, big toxic mushroom. How you doing? But ain't much to scan on this planet. My goodness. This planet might as well be dead. I don't know. Let's go up here and grab this resource real quick. Then we'll slide up on out of this piece. I didn't know either. I saw a video on YouTube, because you know, like, once you watch a certain video, YouTube's like, you must want to watch all of them. So I saw a video. I was actually looking at a video about business, and I was just letting YouTube do its thing, and the video popped up where the person was like, I was just listening, I wasn't really watching. Then I heard him say, let me tell you how to get, because he has a really strong accent, let me tell you how to get the living ships for your I don't remember the exact words, but his accent is dope, yo. I should share like a link to one of his videos. He's really cool. Like, he just makes videos helping people find stuff in this game. And I don't know, I just dig his energy. He's got a really cool energy. In the way, you know, he has a really strong accent per se, but I don't know, he's just pleasant. It's just a pleasant vibe all around. Ow, bitch. I wasn't even that close to you. But I respect that. You're like, listen, I'm dangerous. Don't be fucking with me. I respect that. What can I, I can't be mad at that. Homie was like, why you coming so close? Snick it. And gave me a good old bite. All right, y'all. We've done some scanning. We've zapped some things. This planet has been discovered. All right, we've discovered all of the planets. Let's go and do the thing. Let's go. All right, living ship. Step number 2. Here we come. Listen, if you ain't showing up with that Sentinel freighter, don't be showing up at all. Okay, I know you're just a program. You're a pre-programmed part of the game. But let me fuss a little bit at you. Why are you showing up with these ugly things? Show up with the sexy one, okay? All right, that's enough. I've said what I said. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Galaxy map. And we're going to Quinyogz. I don't know why, but I like that name. Quinyogz. What's up, Quinyogz? Here we come. Y'all, we're going to Quinyogz. Yozg. I remember Hubbub saying something about the guy with the accent. Yeah. I should play one of his videos. Just so y'all can see. He cool though. Like, he mad cool. Alright, we're here. We're in the Quinyogz system. Ooh, another undiscovered one. Yay! You know what that means, y'all. We gonna discover some planets. Well, let me hit that real quick. What's this say? Aggressive sentinels. This might be a dissonant system. No, I don't think it said it was. Let me see. No, it's not dissonant. Okay. Just aggressive sentinels. All right, I got it. All right, y'all, let's get it. Step number 2. Let's go. Yo, I knew it. I knew it was a location on another planet behind that one. On the. This is dying. I like this game, man. I like this game. Hubbub was right, yo. And I had to tell him too. I had to eat crow. I was like, you was right, Hubbub. You was right. I'm the one who fucked up the beginning. And I did. I screwed it up. Hubbub was right, y'all. We gotta give him credit. We gotta give him credit. He was on it. It gets better once you get into it. He was not fibbing. And I was all like, man, fuck that. That game's some bullshit. Come to find out, this game's dope. I mean, it's got some bullshit in it, but it's still a fun game to play. At least for me, it is. All right, what we got here? We're obviously in a storm right now. I wonder if this is a planet that's always toxifying you. Because look, we got the water. Is that copper? Let's grab this resource real quick, y'all. We gotta grab the resources when we see them. Because I be running out of them. Because I just be steady doing stuff. And in the beginning, I was just grabbing resources like crazy. Now I'm not doing it like I was. And that's not good. Magnetized ferrite. I can't see shit because of this storm, yo. And it's in the water. Okay, this is fucking with my eye bibbles. I can kind of see it now. We got to get the shiny parts. Once we get all the shiny parts, we'll be done. Well, that helps. And it's less annoying. Nice. Maybe when we pop up out of here, the storm will be over and we don't have to hear all that wind in our ears. That'd be nice. I like me a good wind, but like when it's, you know, game wind sounds, they feel very different than actual, you know, wind sounds. You know, y'all know what I'm saying, right? Y'all get what I'm saying. All right. I'm trying to tag these. Oh, good Lord. Damn, that was bright as hell. Damn, these fish fast as fuck. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy. You can't scan me. I'm fast as fuck, boy. You know what I haven't tried yet? I haven't tried the fishing. Look, y'all. We have a whole fishing rig. I haven't even tried it yet. Oh, God. Another poor creature with a broken back. Poor thing. I feel sorry for you, homie. At least your back ain't broken. How you doing? But you got an aardvark nose. I like that. All right, what else we got around here we can scan? All right, let's scan this real quick. Can we scan the tree? We sure can. Let's scan the tree. Scan the rock. We got to get our scan on, y'all. We got to get our scan on. One, we get units from it. Two, why not? Okay, I do have a question. Do I play this game too? I think I play this game too chillax for people who like this game. Like, I saw another person's live and they was just constantly, and I saw another one and same, and the whole comment section was just about the game and the ships and stuff. I think that's why people who watch Twitch don't really like my lives for the game. Like this dude don't care about the game. I do enjoy the game, but that's not why I'm streaming. I'm not streaming because of the game. I'm streaming because of my people. That's why I'm streaming. I'm streaming because I got good at dope people. Alright, we're here. Is this planet in a constant fucking storm? I swear this is one of them planets that's like in a constant storm, yeah. This is not a pleasant place. Alright, we gotta go that way. Alright, it said we had to go this way. I didn't look at the distance, so that wasn't smart. So this is when I should call in a vehicle. That's what I should be doing. I should be calling in a vehicle. Okay, let me see something. Can I call in? Ooh. Do I have to leave this here? Nice. I have called in the vehicle, but I don't have a scanner for the vehicle. I gotta get a scanner, y'all. All right. Whoa. 1,220? Bitch, that's crazy. Okay, we're using the ship. We're using. No, you know what? That's fine. Why not? Let's try it. This is like our gas giant that we have in the Heartlands. Gochu Punk. Look at that, y'all. We just crushing shit. Wait, are you telling me my little car doesn't have enough protection? Is that what you're telling me? That's some bullshit. Not my car needing hazard protection. Why does the car need hazard protection? Bruh, that's funny. I gotta put the scanner on my car, y'all. On my little car. I gotta put one on it. Man, we didn't go nowhere. Sorry, creatures. Yo, it just ran him over. Am I the only one that found that funny? I probably am. Like, these creatures are not endearing at all, man. They're not. I wish they were, but they're not. Yo, this bitch is slow as fuck. I think I need to put some mods on it to speed this thing up, bro. This thing is slow. It don't have no mods on it, yo. That's my fault. All right, we're still going. Yeah, this thing, this planet is angry. And listen, rightfully so. It has its reasons. Who am I to judge the emotions of this planet? The dumb shit that humans say. All right, we're getting closer. 576 units. I definitely need to put a scanner on this thing. Get out of the way, homie. Bruh. Y'all need, listen, these creatures need some situational awareness, for real, bruh. Homie just like ran right in front of me like, Murr. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Okay, little buggy. Okay. All right, we got 250 to go. Yeah, we need to speed this thing up, man. We need to put some mods on it. This bitch slow as hell. Oh, this is where we was going. Nice. I like being able to call the ship now. We need to I haven't put any mods on this ship yet because it's not really the ship I want. So once I get the ship I want, then I'm gonna start modding it for distance and all other stuff. I should have kept the one I had. Big dummy. What's this? Cobalt. We always need cobalt. Ferrite dust. We can get that anywhere. More cobalt. Okay, I'm down with that. What's this thing? Nope. I don't really see anything else we can scan. Maybe this. Okay. Bop. All right, let's do this, y'all. I know y'all sick of me. Bone, do the damn thing. Listen, I'm gonna take my time. You hear me? I'm gonna take my time. Let me ask y'all, should I stop doing the rest, relax, release, y'all? What y'all think? Should we just do the one during the day? And just do it a little longer? I'm a night owl anyway. What y'all think? I think I should probably just do the one during the day and just do it a little longer. It's hard for everybody to stay up. By the time I'm done, there's literally only one person that's interacting. And the people that are in are all asleep. And to be straight up, as much as I love it, I would like some growth. And the RRR is nice, but because of the lack of interaction, because everyone's falling asleep, it actually keeps it from going anywhere. You get what I mean? So I'm probably going to pick one time instead of do it separate times in a day. I'm probably going to pick one time. Exactly. And if anyone's like, oh my God, he just wants to, why shouldn't I? You know, I got to ask that question. Well, I'll ask it during the daytime. I won't ask it now because I think Reynard's the only person who's actually awake or at least interacting. So let's go. Unit remains connected to greater mind. Sensory inputs fully shared. Attempts to localize sensory inputs cause traumatic deseparation. Unfruitful. Suspect biological core required root sensory experience in bodily experience to improve stability. System must have local control. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. The plaque replays more data from before the destruction of Korvax Prime. These researchers were building something, a biological shell, an individual manifestation of their own convergent minds. These machines were built to synthesize life from advanced technology. I am once again supplied with the plans required, pushed on down this path by those who tried before. I just realized how loud the game is. One of the plans is for a novel multi-tool upgrade, the solar ray. Well, that won't be hard. Pulsating core. 100. I have a, wait. I got gold coming out the wazoo. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a dumb butt. Now I have gold coming out the wazoo. All right. Install solar ray. Shaboink, shaboink. Solar ray equipped. Okay, where does it go though? Like, does it integrate with any of these other ones maybe? I doubt it. Let me see, what is it exactly? A highly specialized addition to the multi-tool's mining capabilities. Transform terrain deposits into liquid sun. Oh, ain't that some shit? Maybe if it's part of mining, if I put it over here. No, it doesn't connect with the mods. That's interesting. Let's put the shield thing here. I need to upgrade this. I need more slots. And then let's put the, oh, well, nope. Put the shield back. Put the shield back. All right. I think it's a real miss that we can't color the staffs ourselves. Like, that's a big miss. What do y'all think? Or should I say, what does Reynard think? Because Reynard literally is the only person commenting. So, YouTube, Twitch, anybody awake that actually wants to engage in anything I'm saying? No? Okay. All right. What are we doing? Let's see. Okay. Produce a pulsating core. The egg is more than alive. It is calling out for something, screaming in a language I do not understand. Okay. So we go here. Go down here. We tap it. Put that in our stores. Tap this. Pulsating core. Produced. That's why I said, like, I think I did a lot of things way early in the game, because as I do this stuff, I have the resources and stuff most of the time already. I gotta get back out. Okay, we're back out. And we're back here. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Insert my pulsating core. I've done that before. I've inserted the pulsating core multiple times in my life. Just saying. And I outserted it and inserted again. In and outsert. You know what I'm talking about, you bunch of perverts. In and outsert. That's what I'm talking about. If we insert, doesn't that mean we outsert? Y'all, I just decided to create a brand called Outsert. It's just gonna be hats. It's just gonna be hats that say Outsert. As the machine begins its work, I feel the egg twitch within my exosuit. We don't like that idea? I thought that was a good idea. It'll have different designs. It'll come in different colors. We'll use different hats. Some will be embroidered. Some will be printed. You know? Outsert. I should do it. As the machine begins its work, I feel the egg twitch within my exosuit. It is responsible for activating these machines. Its imprint is upon the life I am creating. Fragile heart? My goodness. Warning, extreme. Allow the fragile heart to mature. I think that's going to take another 24 hours. Let's see. See, this thing took 24 hours, but it had a timer on it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw it. Wait, I seen it. It's down here. It was right there. There was a timer. So I think it's going to take 24 hours. That's why it's a week-long thing. Okay. It'd be nice if you could send this back, you know, or have it like kind of disappear. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. 21 hours. Wow. Okay. All right, let's leave that. We can move on and do some other things. All right, what's next in our log here? Dreams of the Deep. I still haven't finished that one. We can go do the base computer archives. I haven't done the black hole thing at all. I'm a little worried about doing the black hole thing because of the freezes, the crashing that's been happening. I'm a little worried about doing that one. I guess we should go back and do the settlers thing and finish that. We might not be able to finish it, but let's at least go do this step right here. Scientific research. Return to the scientists. Expanding the base. Return to the overseer. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go back to our settlement and figure that out. Okay. Up we go. Well, we got our freighter here. So that'll work. What's up, freighter? I mean, I should build this one up because I can take the resources off of it before I choose the other one. So, and I would like it to be able to jump. I do have it. So I would like it to be able to jump to other areas. What the hell? All of a sudden, I couldn't control my ship. It just started doing what the fuck is going on? Bruh, this update they put in is trash. They have fucked this game up with this last update. Y'all look, it's I Think I Can. Alright. We need to build you up too, because you are fucking adorable. Look at your little bug butt. Look at your bug butt. I want to spank it. Spank the bug butt. Wait, hold on. Will this work? Let's try an emote. Do we have an emote to make it look like we're spanking the bug butt? I don't think we do. Damn, we don't have a spank the bug butt emote, y'all. Oh well. I tried. No, that don't look like spanking it. That look like we rubbing it like a pervert. Alright, y'all, let me see. I think our last person commenting is not going to last much longer. So if you are here and if you do want to say something, can we get some sweet dreams vibes and some good night energy and some sweet dreams vibes from Miss Leonard, everybody? My one mod that knows how to do stuff. Okay. All right. So, all right, y'all. Y'all need to help me figure out which one of these, we're definitely building up homie, but oh no, we got to pull them out of, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do that later. Let's keep doing what we're doing. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting distracted. Let's keep doing what we was doing. Before we do though, we gotta activate Buttercutter again. All right, there we go. Is there an easier way to do that than just climbing in them? Yoink. All right, there we go. What's up, pimp? How you feeling? Shut your face. All right, let's go. Let's go to my really annoyingly extra back here. I need to find out about this glitch building because I need these things to go away. These bulkheads are annoying. Like, why, bruh? Why couldn't we just have an open room? Like, How do we get rid of the bulk? Someone tell me. How do we get rid of the bulkhead? Please. Somebody. Please. I need to know. I don't want to shut that off. Like what do I gotta do? Like, what the fuck? I didn't want to do that. Damn it. I hit the button by accident. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little discombobulated now. I just want to get rid of that. That was open before. What the hell? Ugh, how fucking annoying is this? Alright, there we go. Alright, so that put that there. So now what? We put another one, but we still got this bulkhead, y'all. How do we get rid of the bulkhead? Anybody know? I think I need to open up more stuff. That's what she said. Okay. Now I don't even know where I'm going. Alright. That's what I'm saying. Like, it causes so much confusion. I want to open that up. Maybe let me look in here and see what I can open up. Base parts and upgrades. Alright, what am I missing here? What? Is there anything here that gets rid of bulkheads? Freighter glass corridor. That's great. And reinforced window. I don't know how that helps me. There's no like just flat floor thing. Sweet dreams. They know it says sweet dreams to herself. Catwalk, exterior platform. Blueprint is locked. Oh. Freighter glass corridor. Okay. Let's open all these up too. Alright, what's down here? Freighter wall, maybe? We got freighter stairs. We got freighter exterior stairs. Catwalk. I might have to look up how to like get just a big space to build into, because I don't know how. So there's that. All right, what we got here? We need these drives. That's what we need. Matter beam, fuel oxidizer, temporary frigate upgrade that lasts for one expedition. That's stupid. Explosive drones. Oh my god. Mineral compressor. That's nice. Temporary. Another. Oh, these are all temporary. What? I got walker brains. I have a bunch of those. I gotta get those from other base. Interstellar scanner. Warp core resonator. Okay. Freighter warp map. Additional storage. Oh. Huh. Okay. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so let's see. Where we at? I chose the settlers, so let's go to our settlement. Settlement, here we go. Let's go. We only got one, so evidently it's under attack. I need water. I need Wawa. When I ordered this sample hat, I ordered as an extra large because I had so much hair. Now that I cut my hair, it's just kind of sitting on my head like a long lost friend or something. let's change our. Let's get our weapon out. The fuck? How the hell? What kind of nonsense was that? Oh, we're under attack from these things? That's dumb. This is silly. Let me see what this neutron cannon do. I don't know what this thing does. That was it? You had me come back for that? Oh, dumb. Change output, basic produce. I didn't know we had that much. Ain't that some shit? I mean, I'm not really using it right now. I don't really. Ooh, glass. Let's do glass. I mean, I guess I should have taken what was there first, huh? Alright, change output. Gamma root, maybe? Nitrogen. Fungal mold would be pretty good. Warp cells, frost crystal. Sulfurine. I have a B-class agriculture building. Selenium. Enriched carbon. I don't know. Let's do that. Alright, there we go. What do you want me to do? Settlement history. Retire as overseer. All right. Let's go settle this whatever the heck. I think once you get like the buildings to A or S or something like that, they just run themselves, I guess. Authorize the mission. If I could, let's authorize it. See what you get. A glorious expedition. That's what I'm talking about. I do love me a glorious expedition. Okay. I think we have some buildings that aren't B yet. Maybe. Let's see. We need like a little mini, like little hovercraft that, not a hovercraft, like a little flight thing that's not a whole starship, where we can get up in the air and just kind of overlook shit like this. B. I think, oh, that's, damn, I upgraded that bitch to an S. I don't even remember doing it. What the hell is this thing? Oh, okay. All right, reopen. Y'all, I be neglecting the hell out of these settlement thing. I don't be paying no attention to it. I ain't gonna lie. The settlement thing, it don't really make all that much sense to me. To me, it's kind of goofy. What level is this? This is a B. I mean, I guess you can get resources from it once you get to a certain level. It'll be done pretty quick. Then we'll move on to another building. See how many we can get done with the resources we have. All right. Now in A class. Wait for the fireworks celebration. Happiness decreased? Why? That's stupid. Oh, because I made the factory? Maybe I need to do the houses first. I don't know. Let's see. That's a luxury habitat pod? Oh, wow. That's sad. Right? It's 30%. It'll be done soon. Spawn right inside my office? That is true. It's all good, though. I like some disrespect. And thank you for the follow. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I got so used to nobody saying anything that I wasn't paying attention. My bad, Mike. How you feeling, yo? How you feeling, gaming Mike? You good? I only saw Reynard commenting for like 40 minutes, so I kind of stopped looking. Why? Wait, why is happiness decreased by 0? That doesn't make sense. This settlement shit don't make sense, y'all. I'm sorry, but this thing don't make no damn sense. I want it to, but the whole way the thing works don't make no sense to me. What's up, homie? Like, these are some of the most miserable citizens on the planet, I swear. Oh, I dig the game. I'm pretty far into it. I didn't dig it at first. First time I started playing it, I was like, fuck this. And I left it alone. But then I tried again because I kind of realized I wasn't really playing the game well. Like, I wasn't doing what I was supposed. Like, basically, I just was like, this game don't make no sense. Like, there was a little thing to follow, and I wasn't really following it. So then I did it, and I enjoy the game now. I do feel that there are some pretty goofy things about the game. Like, the character movement is really cumbersome to me. All the biological elements, the animals, not particularly the plants, but the animals, to me, they definitely feel like an afterthought. Even the characters in the story feel like an afterthought to me. They feel like they're a product of wanting to create a space exploration game, which is not necessarily bad, but I don't know. I don't feel like I think any story, like, you could have done just any story with any faction for what they wanted to do with the game, is basically what I'm saying. And that's understandable, because if their whole purpose was to just, like, their whole thing, their biggest thing was to create a space exploration, then they did, right? So I kind of understand why that stuff was like third-dairy, because that's how it feels. But I'm also a character designer, writer. I've been a voice artist, yada, yada, yada. So it feels that way because I've worked in projects where the story was actually more integral. It wasn't just a tutorial for everything. The stories for this feel like tutorials, like just over and over again tutorials. But like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there's so much to do in the game. So, but I probably never would have touched the story if it wasn't for the autophage. So, like, literally, I wouldn't have touched it. I wanted autophage parts, so I started doing the story. But the game itself, just the fun of, warping to different areas, and the funnest thing for me is finding ships. That's the funnest thing for me. What about you? How long? What do you enjoy about the game the most, Mike? What do you enjoy about the game the most? you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. But if you are, what do you enjoy about the game the most? If there's anyone in here that plays the game and is actually awake, what do you enjoy about the game the most? If you're asleep, stay asleep. Enjoy that rest. This is a rest, relax, release session. All right. Nighttime is helping me find which buildings ain't upgraded yet. I didn't even know I had that much ionized cobalt. Right? I have a region of space I've been floating around and taking a lot of what's what. Exactly, right? I really enjoy just scanning things, going to the different planets. Like when you go into an undiscovered one, I'll hurry up and fly to all 5 of the planets or 6 of the planets just to say, discovered it. I'll scan a few things and then I'll take the time to start looking around stuff. I know that's not particularly fun for streams, I guess, but I don't know. I don't play games in a hurry. I never have. So, I mean, unless it's like Apex Legends or something. If it's Apex Legends, then you're supposed to play it in a hurry, right? But not games like this. I just be chilling. I like to take my time. Like when I get me a fine lady. Yeah. Bruh, did you just like push me out of the way? That's hilarious. What's up, homie? What you got for me? Some settlers are pleased. Convergences, please. View settler details. Okay. That was wonderful. Thank you for being pleased. Oh God, stop it. All right. Let's reopen that one. I mean, the game is 9 years old, bro. There ain't no way I would play for 9 years straight. I know that. There's like no possible way that would happen. I would definitely be like, well, time to play something else. Like, this is funny to me. Like, why is this in front of the stairs? Like, bruh, there's so many things about this game where you can tell the lack of thought process for the details. Like, little detail things that would make this game so much more endearing are just non-existent. Really enjoying all the updates you missed in that time. Yeah, that makes sense. I just started playing like less than a month ago, so. I mean, I got all the resources. I might as well just knock it out, right? I guess it's done. I'm guessing it's done once you get all the buildings to S class. At least that's my guess. I could be wrong, but I guess I did collect all the resources to do that, but I then just forgot to come back and do it. I did, y'all. This settlement, like, literally, I don't even think about it. I don't even get, I genuinely do not get the point. Other than having, like, I guess you can make a bunch of settlements, get them all up to S class, and then just go collect the resources and stuff, I guess. But that's not as fun for me. I'd rather just, I'd rather just go do it my damn self. But, that's the thing. Like, there might be people who love this aspect of the game. And there's people who are not going to like it. And they like something else. And then those same people who like this aspect of the game don't like that other thing. Like, they don't hate it. But it's like, nah, that's not my shtick. Like, I can play the game without doing it, basically. Does that make sense? Like, I haven't found anyone who loves every last task in the game. But I have noticed that people do love the game. almost to the level of not paying attention to what could be better in the game. Like the people who get angry or offended when you point out something that is cumbersome in the game. I'm like, why are you offended? Like, did you make it? Amino chamber. I got a bunch of those. So we just gonna wait. Anybody catch my drift? Like, it's a game, bro. Like, even if you made it yourself, no reason to be upset if someone points out something cumbersome. Okay. I forgot that I went and collected all the resources to do this. But let's knock them out. Let's get all these buildings up to S. And then let's move on to some other stuff, yeah? You know what would be nice is once you get it up to S class, that you don't have to worry about attacks no more. Like these people would defend themselves. That'd be wonderful. Defend yourselves, please. The updates keep offering new things to do in the game. I like watching how other people play. I get stuck in my own play loops when I'm playing. Yes. Well, I can't say that for myself. I'm kind of scattered. I just be like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, I want to do this now. And then like a week later, I'll be like, oh, let's go back and do this. Like that's what's happening now. I did go collect all the resources. And I just started doing like 20 other things. And I'm like, oh. And then I looked on my log and says, oh, the settlement is being attacked. 64 dirt. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to use dirt to upgrade this machine-like building to S class. Y'all heard it. Dirt. I know it's just a random resource that's applied to it, but it's kind of funny. How did you upgrade that building? We rubbed some dirt on it. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta admit, some shit in this game don't make no sense. But it doesn't take away from the game. It's still fun. It just don't make no sense. Even within its own story is what I'm saying. I mean, obviously it's science fiction as hell, so it's not supposed to. But some stuff is like, what? But it's minor, you know what I mean? It's more comical than anything. Well, I guess to me it is. I don't. Like streaming this right now, just streaming, running to each building and upgrading it. Like, my soul was like, this has to be boring as fuck. What the fuck? What is happening? The damn game put me inside the wall? Bruh, that's hilarious. I was standing too close to the building when I did it, so I got put inside the wall. All right, y'all. So we did learn something from it. Do not stand up against the building when you upgrade it. You will be put inside the wall. All right, everybody? We have learned something new today. Do not stand too close. That was funny. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Your dumbass stood too close to the building. That's what just happened. Dirt for farming? Well, this dirt is for rubbing on the buildings. Those definitely weren't farming buildings, I can tell you that. I just, I get it. They're just picking a resource that is typically more difficult to get, or takes a little bit more to get than to, dirt's just, it's a resource that takes, it's not like carbon and all that. You have to go get it. You have to go find it. So if you're upgrading to an S-class building, obviously they're going to pick the resources that are typically harder to get. I get it. And dirt is one of them, so it makes sense. In that aspect, it makes sense. Amino chambers, I mean, with basic resources, you could just make amino chambers, so I don't know. That seems a little too easy. But you don't want to make it too hard. You don't want to make it something that people don't want to do at all. Like, you don't want to make it something that everybody doesn't want to do. I don't want to do it. This is not interesting at all to me. This is egregiously boring. I would rather just be running around the planet zapping stuff with my mining laser. Like, that's more interesting than this. Just cataloging shit. Polished stone, I got a ton of that. I don't even know how I got it, but I got a lot of it. I don't remember how I got it. Now, once we get all these buildings to S level, I guess something's supposed to happen, but I don't know what. I do not go and research everything in this game, y'all. I just play it. When I look up something, it's because I'm at a point where I just don't know what to do. Other than that, I just play the game. All right. Indium, I got a ton of that. I have 2 planets in my little heartland system that have a ton of, that basically have indium all over them. So fully upgraded settlements can upgrade the economy level of the system they're in. Oh, okay. That's cool. I did not know this. I appreciate that info. I did not know this. Now, let me ask you a question. How many settlements did you do? Because I don't think like my dislike for the settlement thing. I don't think I could do more than 1. Like, just doing this. But like I said, I'm sure there's people who enjoy doing this aspect. So I think that's all of them. Did we get all of them? Okay, now what? Bro, just walking through walls. Okay, dude, you walked through the wall. I saw you. I saw you, pimp. You can't lie. Oh my God, another one came in. That's some shit. You know what? I do want a settlement in a GEC system, because I just want to see little GECs kicking their feet while they sit on the couch. It's very in-game stuff. The settlements. These are in-game? I've been playing less than a month. Well, some players did come in and be like, said that I've done things faster than they normally are done. This doesn't feel like in-game at all. It just feels like a random thing in the game. Does that make sense? To me. I'm sure to other people it feels different, but to me it just feels like random. Okay, so mini spiders built on cursed ground. Pungent food cannery. Citizens are all clones. The fuck? I should have ignored this thing and went somewhere else. Alright, we have an hour till that's done. That's just slowly going up, so that's wonderful. All right, let's go ignore it again, because we just upgraded all the buildings. They're all upgraded, I believe. All right, time to ignore it again. And off we go. Well, maybe in-game isn't the right term, but the use of them is a little bit higher level than the regular gameplay. May I ask how? Because it really doesn't. I'm genuinely asking, because it doesn't feel that way to me. This feels basic as fuck. You come in, you shoot some things, you upgrade buildings, and you make decisions between A and B. Like, oh, you mean like in the aspect of how it changes the level for the Like it changes the level. It also gives you like certain resources and stuff. Is that what you mean? Like it's okay. I get what you're saying. Like it's part of like planning your overall, like, I don't know, empire-ness, I guess. But I am trying to, like, I'm like, it doesn't seem. But then again, I don't know what most people mean by in-game anyway anymore. What? Oh, I can't mine in a settlement. Okay, I'm still in the settlement area. All right, got it. The empire-ness, got you. Okay, roger that. So I feel you then. I understand what you're putting down. I got you. Yeah, so yeah, that definitely does make sense. In-game situation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter to the game. That's why to playing it, like, you can do all types of shit in the game, and you never have to think about that. That's why for me it doesn't make sense in-game wise. Like the settlement, it doesn't matter whether you. The only reason I did this settlement was because I thought it was part of what I had to do to get to the autophage parts. Because the only like, to me, the only good cosmetics in the game are the autophage heads and feet. I wish there were more choices for the feet and for the body parts. I don't really like the torso and the legs part. They're to me, they're pretty crappy design, but the feet and the heads are off the chain. And then for me, the other characters' head choices, with the exception of the Gek, and definitely the boots choices are trash. I mean, they're okay. You just deal with it, as far as I'm concerned. How I feel about it, right? Other people may love it, but for me, I think they really are boring. I work with it, so I really wanted the autophage parts so I could snazz my character up. You know what I'm saying? So let me snazz my character up. Like, these are the little things, the little details that get my goat. Like, why are we holding a staff like a rifle? You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense, y'all? Like, these are the little details that lose me. I know for other people, they don't care, but I'm literally a character designer and an artist and an animator and a 3D modeler. And to me, this feels lazy. It just feels lazy that you would put all this in the game, but you wouldn't incorporate a stance. Take the animation sets you already have for the walk and run, because they're all the same. They're not different at all. And do something where we're actually holding the staff where it makes sense. Like, I noticed these little details all over the game when it comes particularly to biological characters or the characters in the animals. And like, riding the animals to me is one of the goofiest things I've ever seen in a game ever. And these little details take me out of the game. It may not for other people, but for me it does. So if it does for me, I'm quite sure it does for other people. Does that make sense? It's funny, I don't look at my character much. Spend a lot of time in first person. But as a character designer, you can see how that would stand out. Exactly, yeah. So for me, that's what I'm saying. For me, it stands out. But I love the landscapes. Exactly. Yo, exactly. That's what it does. Like, those little things are like, ugh, right? But they're so, they don't take away from what you're saying right there. Like the gameplay of it. This right here too. Like this, how slow we are. The movement feels very cumbersome, but at the same end, it doesn't take away from the fun of the game. I think it could be more fun if the movement made a little more sense, if there was a little bit of parkour, if there was some climbing, an actual jump, not just only the jetpack. But I understand the jetpack is on what would typically be the jump button. Does that make sense? There's not enough buttons on a controller to add more, right? But to me, I'm thinking like a tap for the jump and then a hold for this would be perfect, because other games have that. Like I play a game. I play a game that has that. Tap for your jump, double quick tap, but your jetpack doesn't come on until you hold it down. I play games that have that mechanic. Like I don't understand. While like these very simple things that have been in games for a long time do not exist. Like why can't they climb the rocks? Why can't they climb the side of the buildings? I mean the side of the mountains and stuff. Like, you know, these little things I think would add so much more fun to the game. It doesn't have to be there, but I really do think it would add so much more fun to the game. What do you think? I take more in-depth movement for sure. Exactly. And yes, oh yeah, the space combat is very lacking. Yes, I agree. It's fun to a degree, but I'm glad that it's not longer. Because if it was longer, it would get boring. You know, the fact that they're real short, quick, and over because it has no depth. Like I keep saying it, you can see that this game they specifically only cared about. Let's be honest. What they care about is space exploration and the mechanical things, the ships, how the weapons look. They do not give two shits about the characters, character movement, the actual fights. They don't care. They simply do not care. They are too easy and they are too basic for a game to be going on for 9 years. But their whole concentration is this ships and the planet. And I dig the planets though. Like, I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is outstanding. And the technology that they developed in-house for their water system, come on, yo. And they developed that technology for their new game and then decided to go ahead and put it on this game. That I do know. Thank you. Would you like to know where I found it? I'm happy to share. I have the glyphs, if you would like to know. It's in Euclid too, I believe. It's either in Euclid or Eisenthal, one of those two. Yo, I've got nothing but Sentinel ships and solar ships. I have one fighter. Like, I don't care about the fighters at all. I finally saw one that I like, and it was mainly because of the colorway. The fighters just remind me of stuff I've seen in sci-fi movies, and they literally are. They're literally just emulating things they saw in sci-fi movies. Nobody can tell me any different because I can literally point out exactly which movies and TV shows they're copying. Battlestar Galactica, obviously Star Wars, that's a given. Battlestar Galactica is copied quite a bit. I'm not knocking them for it because most people who think about spaceships and stuff, they're influenced by the things that came out already. You don't see anything Star Trek in it, like nothing. But the fighters don't interest me at all. But some people love them. But for me, they don't interest me in any way, shape, or form. However, I do understand how other people like them. Can you restore this? Is that possible? I guess you can't restore it because you'd be restoring minerals, not ground. So it won't allow me to restore it. Maybe you can. I don't know. Give me a saucer section to detach, homie. Come on, pimp. The fact that I can get back in my ship from under the water is phenomenal. Let's be honest. All right, so I'm gonna give you the glyphs. You have all your glyphs, right? Or is that something you haven't done yet in the game because you took a long break? Matter of fact, let's go find it. I'll show you exactly where to get it. Yeah, this ship is a looker, man. And it's simple. Like it is a Sentinel ship. So it does have some of that extra flair on it. But it's so simple at the same time, which is why I like it. And the yellow is popping. I like the color. Like every Sentinel ship I have that's like dark, I want to find the same one with color and then dump it and keep the one with color. This is just a good looking one, yo. Oh, you didn't notice till I jumped off? Yeah, it's a good looking ship, yo. It's ridiculous. And I have a couple other lookers. In storage too. Do you have a solar ship yet? You know it'd be dope if you can like gift people a ship. That'd be dope. Can you gift people a ship in this game? Can you be like, I'm gonna gift this ship to somebody else? Can you do that? Does anybody know? Anybody? You've been playing the game longer. Is that a part of the game or no? Like if I went back and found the same exact ship so I can give it to a friend in the game? Is that a thing? No? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this is a looker right here. Y'all, we have a derpy ship too. Let me show you my derpy. This is my derpy Sentinel ship. This is Derpus Cleophas Marcellius Dudur. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna try that. My game be crashing too much. Because I play on Mac and this is the Mac port. And the Mac port gets ignored and treated like shit. Which is Apple's fault, of course. Look, this thing is so derpy it even has buck teeth. Look, it's got buck teeth. But this is my derpy Sentinel ship. But I love it though. It's phenomenal. You have coordinates for Sentinel ship, it's white? I got tons of coordinates. I literally, that's literally half of my live is me showing people where the Sentinel ships are. Let's see. This is Limoncello. I like Limoncello because Limoncello has neon yellow and this red together that is just obnoxious. And I fucking love it. Plus, the stats on Limoncello is crazy. Limoncello's maneuverability is ridiculous. What kind of ship is it? Which type of Sentinel ship is it? X. What type of ship is it? We found a white one yesterday. Yesterday, and then I found two more today of the same one on the same planet, and then I scrapped all three because I had no intention of keeping it. And then we have S1. I like the ones that are clean. This one here, yo, this one looks way better when you get it off the ground. An A class, nice. This one looks way better when you get it off the ground. Buck teeth. All right, so let's go find the one I'm telling you. This one, I named mine Butter Cutter because it's got 4 knives on it. Here's 1 knife, 2 knife, 3 knife, and 4 knife, and it's the color of toxic USA butter. Look at it. You know when you buy that butter that's like yellow as fuck? That's because it has chemicals in it. Okay. All right, just want to let you know that. Look at that toxic butter color. That's what I'm talking about. Butter Cutter. All right, let me. Oh shit! There's an ad. Hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. There's an ad on Twitch. So let me let them know that we'll wait until after the ad is done. There's no ad on the YouTube though. All right, I'll let them know. They know now. And knowing one is half the battle. But what we will do, we'll prepare ourselves by getting to the base, our portal base. But let me make sure we go into the right galaxy, because I can't remember which galaxy I found this ship in, which is a problem. I'm looking for the coordinates right now. Where were you? Where were you? Where are you, Buttercutter? That's not you. I got too many ships. Ship glyphs and stuff. I gotta delete some of these that I found already. Did I not write it down? Oh no. Got it. Okay. Got it, y'all. Got it. All right, let's try it. Let's go to the base first. Let's go to our portal base here in Euclid. I believe this is in Euclid where we found it. All right, we're going. Is everybody back? All right, we're back. Okay, so the commercials are over on the torch. Let's get into some glyphs. Okay. Look at him, y'all. Look at her. This is how I know I need to put a little base down, because homie just be putting himself anywhere. Alright, we need to put a little something somewhere, because homie just be like bloop. I saw someone had an entire base encompassing this. Like they built like around it. Like you had to go in a door to get to it. Have y'all ever seen that? I was like, that's interesting. I mean, it was huge. I was like, that's a lot of resources and a lot of time. And they used the stone. Like they had the stone set. I think it's stone. Yeah, all that glitch building. I need to find out the glitch building for inside my freighter. I need to find that out, man. I'm a little upset. All right, so let's go find this specific ship. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. These are the glyphs, so get yourself ready. I'm going to say the corresponding number for each glyph. So if you're writing it down, you'll be able to write it down quickly. Also, right before we do the last glyph, because it only stays up for like 2 seconds, I'm going to give a countdown so you can screenshot if you want to. Okay? Activate portal, and here we go. Corresponding number for each glyph. And I see we're going to hunt down another one because X gave us some glyphs for another one to find out. Is it in Euclid, X? Is it in Euclid? Or is it which galaxy is it in? Okay, y'all, here we go. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to do 4, 2, 13. We're getting it? 12, 16, and 6. All right, that's the first 6. Last 6, we're going to go to 8, back down to 12, up here to number 5, down here to 15, over to 10, and then 8 for the last one. We're going to count down from 3 so you can get your screenshot if you want to, of the last one. If you screenshot it now, you're not going to have the last one. All right, count down from 3, 2, 1, go. I hope you got it. And that last one was number 8. All right, Timu Stargate. Here we go. Do 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 do. It'd be funny if I picked the wrong glyphs. Bone, that is not it. All right, cute little. God damn, that's a lot of. Why you need that many on top just for this base? Shoot, what's inside of this thing? I'm curious. Bruh, how did I go inside it? I mean, on top. Oh, battery. Damn, how many dude, wait, does this thing need this many batteries? Oh, maybe this is one of those places where the sun don't be out a lot. All right, so you got two choices. You can follow the coordinates, plus 57.42, negative 101.40. The coordinates are plus 57.42, negative 101.40. All right, we got that? All right, let's go. But all we're going to do is go to the multitudes of now here's one of the problems you're going to run into. If there's a base close to the ship you're trying to find, please know that it is going to cause you problems. I just want to tell you that right now. Now there's a base close to this communication station. Typically that means that's probably the S class. Most of the time, communication stations by other ones are not the S class. The one that have bases around it is typically the S class. Now, not always, but 90% of the time, that's what's going on there. But there's a lot of communication stations, and it doesn't mean that all of them are ships, but a lot of times they are. You can find four of these ships, 3 to 4 of these ships on one planet, and then you can scrap the shit out of them and get a ton of resources. Well, a ton of units. And you can get a ton of units, and then you can also get a ton of mods for other starships you have. Okay, so this is a settlement. Okay, this is a settlement. Roger that. All right, so we do know that there's no ship here. This is a settlement. Oh, I wonder what kind of multi-tool they have here. Another problem with this is when you build bases by settlements, it'll fuck up. Sometimes it'll really mess up your interaction with getting the multi-tool. Like really, it'll mess it up. Like if a Sentinel multi-tool is supposed to spawn here, it won't. Like it won't be here because of all this crap they built around it. And this looks fun and all, but this can also cause your game to crash. So be careful with it. All right. Just be careful with it. Okie dokie. Just want to let you know. And the thing is, people do this because they're trolling. Like they're literally trolling on purpose. So there's that. And though I'm only saying this for the people who do not know, I'm not saying this for the people who know already. If you can find the whatchamadoobie, if you can find it, you want to go ahead and get rid of it and get it out of the way. Now it'll only remove it from your instance. It won't remove it from the game for the person. But then you want to reset, and you can see like they don't have that here because they don't want people to take it away. So they don't have it where you can just see it because they don't want people to take it away. Now you can go in here and get rid of it here, but sometimes that causes problems. But we're gonna try. We'll take a screenshot. Like nothing's gonna happen to this person for doing this. They're literally just trolling and making shit complicated for you. Now after I do that, because it does cause problems sometimes with the game, I get in my daggum ship, I get out to create a reload instance, and then I go in and I go ahead and I hit that restore point. The reason I do that is because, like, literally, like, another thing, if someone has built a bunch of bases around a sentinel ship that you're trying to grab, like, go ahead, go into your options, go down to difficulty, and turn off purchase, and turn crafting and purchases to free, and just grab the ship without doing the highline thing. Don't use it, because it can crash your game. Like, it can literally crash your game. All right. So they had covered all this up with all their bullshit, so you couldn't get to it, and this is why. So here's a sentinel weapon here, and they did all that just to keep other people from being able to get it. It's literally trolling. And another thing it does is it can create where you can't interact with it even after you get rid of their base. So just letting you know. So just be careful around it. Make sure you create another instance. Yeah, there's some people, oh my God, the community's so great. Okay, and then I'm like, so why are 20 people building bases around the S-class sentinel ships that other people found and shared on YouTube and Discord and Reddit? Why are they doing that on purpose to fuck up other people's game? Yes, there are some great people in it, but let's not be like cult-minded. You know, like this is the funniest thing with me about human beings. No matter where you find any type of community, there's always a large percentage of them that come in to fuck things up for other people. I don't care if it's gaming. I don't care if it's music. I don't care if it's a dance community. I don't care. They're always there. I'm like, how do you live your life trying to be a jackass? Like you live, like this brings you joy. Like, to me, that is just, bruh, I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, because human beings are nowhere near as wonderful as they like to think they are. But bruh, and then people literally get mad at me for saying that's true. While I'm like 3 lives ago, I was trying to just grab this S-class ship. 3 people built bases so close to it that I couldn't even interact with it. I had to leave, come back, get in the ship, get out the ship, reload that instance. Then I was finally able to grab the brain out. Like I did, I turned off, I switched the purchase and the crafting to free, so I didn't have to worry about, because if you don't, when you go and you try to grab the stuff out, the ship will fly away, right? When I got rid of the 3, when I went in to get rid of the 3 bases that were around it, there was like a line of 8. So I tried to get rid of the 3 bases that were the closest, and I couldn't do it, right? And I was like, this is crazy. And the reason why I switched it to free was because when I tried to inventory full. What? What are you talking about? Dang it, I didn't read it. Stupid. Let me read it again. Hold on. Scan memories. Let's do the math real quick. The math is, oh, that's not hard. 8. What's that? 8, 14, and 3. Okay. So I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. So 8, 14, and 3. Inventory full? What are you talking about? See, this is what I'm talking about. When they do that shit, it causes all these goofy problems. Like, why is that there? Why is that still there? That should have been gone. 8, 14, and 3. The terminal, yeah. Deactivate that. Like, I'm not picking anything up. I'm not even trying to pick anything up. Like, why is that there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just causes all this wonky shit to start happening. I have too many. I want this one, but I have too many. There we go. That's the one I want to get rid of. All right, so we're just going to exchange this one for this one. Boop. All right, there we go. All right, so I have my 2 sentinel things now, so I'm happy. Is my exosuit full? It probably is. See, my inventory isn't even full. Like, how was that there? But when you go into here, right, and you go to, I'm sorry, when you go here and you go to your highline brain and you go to do that thing where you hit the X and you cause it to go whoom, you know, if there's a bunch of bases around that ship, don't do it. Don't do it. It'll crash your game. It'll crash your game. Don't do it. Just switch your crafting and your purchases to free. And once you switch your crafting and your purchases to free, just go ahead and take the ship as fast as you can, because yeah, it'll literally just lock your shit up. I had to shut down my computer completely. That's how locked up it was. And come back and reopen the live. So be careful when there's a bunch of ships around, a bunch of bases around the starships. These sentinel ships. All right, so let's go find one. Okay, so the coordinates that I gave you, there's an ad starting soon, but we're going to find it anyway because it's going to take me a while. The coordinates that I initially gave you were plus 57.42, negative 101.40. All right, so with that, let's just fly. It's going to be one of these. I guarantee you it's going to be one of these. So let's go inside and let's see what our coordinates thing is saying. Negative 20. We're at negative 20 and negative 119. And once again, we need to go to plus 57 and negative 101. Eesh, that's pretty far. Negative 119 shouldn't be bad. Okay, that's going up, so we need to go this way. That's going back towards the portal, so that don't make any sense. We just came from there. I'm a little discombobulated. What's this say? Uranium farm. All right, that's going back up. We don't want to go up. We want to go down. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go to one of these things. Most likely it's just one of these communication stations. So let's just go there. I don't know which one's the S class though. But fuck it. I got enough space to grab all of them. I got enough space to grab all of them. And then I'm gonna scrap them anyway. Oh my God, you see how long that took to load? That was crazy. All right, here we go. See, I remember finding this thing because this planet is crazy with the landscape. The landscape is crazy on this planet. So this planet is really hard for anyone to slap a base on because the landscape is nuts. All right, so this is a C. This is Sentinel C. Let's just go ahead and grab it because we can scrap it for the resources anyway. For the mods. And plus we can just, I have a bunch of the harmonic brains already, so all right, there we go. Let's compare and then let's claim. All right, there we go. We got that one. Let's go to the next. Like I said, one of these communication stations is going to be the actual S class, and I'll check and make sure the coordinates are exactly what I read before once we get there. But one of these is an S class because I picked this S class up as an S class, just the way it is. Now I do believe that one of these has a 4 stack for the you know what I'm talking about. Come on, y'all. The enhanced slots, what are they called again? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So one of these ships has a 4 stack, but it's one of the like A or B or something, and then you just You just have to upgrade it to S, and it'll have the 4 touching, I believe, in an L, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's another C class. Once again, we just gonna grab it and strip it. Supercharged slots. Thank you, Gaming Mike. Thank you. Gaming Mike for the win. Gaming Mike for the win. For the W. Now, Gaming Mike, I know you don't see a lot of people saying anything, but the main reason why is because most of them are asleep. They fell asleep watching the live. I am in the Eastern Hemisphere in Bali, Indonesia. So it is almost 1300 for me. You know, the biggest problem I have is not going right back to one that I already went to. Wait, which way? We came in this way. No. Wait, which way did we come in? I don't want to fly right back to where we just came from. That would be silly. Damn, that's close as hell. C. That's a C. Oh well, whatever. That's going back towards the portal, so we don't want to go that way. Let's go to this one. There's an S class here somewhere, y'all. I'm not following the coordinates right now. I know I'm being a dupe, but whatever. I told you I play this game just chill, yo. Like, I'm never in a hurry. Sometimes I am, but most time I'm not. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Wait, where is it? Down another level? Yup. This one's down in the pit. Well, typically, like I said before, you're going to know the S class because there's bases around it. Landing area not clear. I'm trying to land. Let's go down a little closer. Still won't let me land. Oh, this is for this. Oh. Okay, this is definitely not for a ship. Okay. Alright, well, fuck all that. You know what? Let me try these coordinates. Where they at? Where we at? Oh, we're closer. We're closer. We're closer to the plus 57. Okay. So plus 57. So we're at plus 63.10 and negative 116. Let's go this way and see what it says. Okay, it is going down. The other one is not moving. Oh. Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm all flying in the shit. Okay, now they're both going down, which is what we need. Well, technically, the negative is going up. So maybe this... Maybe one of these is the thing. Alright, we're still going. We're a little close to the ground, y'all. We're about to fuck our ship up. Luckily, we got some shields. Damn. Let's get over this mountain here. Sometimes I kind of like taking my time, y'all. I think this is the one. Maybe. Because it looks like it's taking us to the coordinates for, which is 57. We're at plus 59, negative 103. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pull up, pull up. Pull out, she said. All right, this is plus 59. This is not 57. And negative 100. Okay. We're definitely kind of not in the right place for the S class, I guess. Yep, another C class. Did we just grab this bitch? I think we just grabbed this one. No, we did not. We're gonna have a lot of ships to break down. We're gonna get some good stuff, yeah. We're gonna get some good stuff. I have space for them too. My favorite thing, dog, it's like one of my favorite things to do is just go grab ships and break them down for all the resources. I know for some people are like, this is boring as shit. I know. This is just who I be is, y'all. Deal with it. All right, let's see. We still need to get the plus 57. That one's still going down. We need the other one to go back up. Okay, now it's starting to go up. Corpje Colony? That's interesting. I'm just skimming these mountains, y'all. Sexy bitch. Okay, so the coordinates 101.40, negative 57.42. We're at 58. We're climbing to the 40. Okay, 57.42. I see some bases. Okay, we're at negative 101.4. Let's go straight down towards the ground here. Oh, no, don't flip. Don't flip. Oh, shit. We're fucking it up now. We're going the wrong way. I can't see nothing. This storm got to go away, pimp. Come on, storm. Go away, man. Clear up. While we waiting for you to clear up, I'm going to go grab these crystals. Now, how much clearer does the landing area have to get, homie? Bruh, come on. Come on, homie. This ain't even a big ship. Come on, bruh. All right, forget it. All right, weather's clearing. Let's try this again. All right, now we're at 101.16. We're heading towards 101.40. This needs to be going down, not up. There's 101.4. I'm gonna tell you this part I do not like. I do not like playing around with this the whole time. It's kind of annoying. Okay, we're at 40 again. How did I find this fucking thing before, bro? This don't make no sense. Still climbing. I don't even remember how I found this S-Class at this point because none of this makes no damn sense. Alright, we have one going up, one going down now. Alright, we're at... Y'all, this is kicking my caramel colored ass. This it? Nope. That's the one we just came from. Alright, so evidently those coordinates are wrong. How did I find this bitch before then? Oh well. I don't know. Either way, it's on this planet. There's the coordinates. I don't know what the hell going on, bruh. Like, it was at those coordinates before, so I don't know what's going on. I remember this. I remember they had this high base up here, but I remember the ship was closer and it was causing problems trying to get the ship. Yeah, the ship was like somewhere around here before the S-Class. Did they move it with the update maybe? I don't know. Well, there you go. There's the planet, y'all. The coordinates don't work no more. So, good luck. We've been around the area for the coordinates this whole time. And let me change the third person. Ain't a ship to be seen, y'all. Looking down in all the nooks and crannies. But there is an S-class here. I did find it by those coordinates before, but that was like 2 weeks ago. So maybe it's moved. I remember this being here. I do remember that being there. And the ship was somewhere around here, but I don't see it anymore. And it should have repopulated by now. So good luck. But now you do have the glyphs, so good luck. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Wait. There it is. This is it. This is it. Hoo-wee. Is this the S-class? Yep. This is the S-class. This is the S-class right here, y'all. We finally found this sucker. And maybe the coordinates were correct. It was just hard to see. But there were 4 of these, and none of these showed up on the map. Look. I think it's glitched out because there's too many. Because look, there's no indication for none of them. You just walk up on them. There's no marker. You know, you have the little 3 dots over them. There's none. So now they done figured out if they put a bunch of these down. This is the trolling I'm talking about. Now they done figured it out. If they put a bunch of these down, then it won't show up. All right, y'all. Let's go fuck up these pirates real quick, just because. Now other people take the time to find these ships, and other people come and troll and destroy it for others. Not that I'm surprised. Dude, homie, you're not gonna last. Don't flip all over all you want to. You fixing to die. All right, who's next? Where you at, homie? Come here. Come on, don't run away. Come on now. Don't do that. These are the easiest ones because they can barely move in atmosphere. It's hilarious. So you can just sit behind them and just destroy them. They move much better in space. Next. All right. All done. This is what you were saying about there's no depth in the fight. There is none. It's almost like it was just kind of added. All right, let's make sure. So now we know you can put a ton of these down to stop people from seeing the mark. It's marking the planet, but we can't even... Yo, we can't even see the ship. You see that? They done glitched it out completely where we can't even interact with it. Do you see that? Bruh. Well, you can try to get the S-class, but keep in mind the S-class's supercharged slots are not all together. So you're probably better off grabbing like an A or a B. I mean a C or a B and upgrading it. I have a couple C's. We can upgrade them real quick. I'm not going to use my resources to do it, but we can upgrade them to see if any of them give grouped supercharge slots. Do y'all want to try that? Because obviously this is a fiasco with all these people doing this stuff on purpose to keep people from getting to keep. But I don't think anyone's actually still awake. I'm like talking to myself over here. That's okay though. I find myself slightly interesting, so that's all right. All right, let's see if we can interact with it now. I don't think we can. But we can now. Okay. Let's hurry up and grab it before it tries to fly away. Because it will fly away. And once it gets up and flies away, whatever you did, whatever you took out is going to go back in it. All right, there we go. All right, so now we got 4 of them, and we can get the scrapping. Because I'm literally flying one right now. Why am I running in circles? Because I can't see. I can't see. Cletus, I can't see nothing. And for those who want to know what it looks like, we had 11 people for a hot second. And people were like, oh my God, this isn't fun. You're right, it isn't. It's fun for me though. Ha ha. All right, so for those, once again, who want to know what it looked like, here we go. Oops. This is what it looked like when it's up in the air. This yellow was popping, y'all. I dig this. This is one of my faves. This is my fave. It's my main right now. This is my main. All right, let's get over here and let's do some scrapping. And let's see which I think it's one of the sea ships. No, I think there's a B down there. Yes, that's what it is. There is a B down there. There's actually like 5 of these things down there. There's a B. And the B, if you find the B has supercharged slots that are grouped together. So check that one out. Yeah. And now we're going to try to look up X's ship because that was a lot. Y'all like, he was doing that forever. You are correct. I was. Keep in mind, I stream in the morning and at the night. One of them is going to disappear. I'm not sure which one's going to disappear, but one of those is going to disappear. Most likely, the rest, relax, and release session is going to disappear. And that's the one that I'm doing now at this time of the day. I'm going to narrow it down to 1, and I'm just going to do that. Because the simple fact is, let's be straight, I don't get a lot of support. I have an average of 4 to 5 viewers. I've been doing this a while. I'm not putting that much time in anymore. I get it. I'm an acquired taste. I get it. That's I get it. But I like me. But I need to start putting my time to some other things. Putting this many hours into going live and being a struggling artist, that's not a smart combination. I should start putting more hours of my time into, especially during the day, into getting business done so that I can get a little more financial security, which I used to have. I had a ton of it, and I was not a ton, but I was more than comfortable. But like many people, when the pandemic hit and my business got shut down, businesses, I had 2. They were over. I was in the U.S. at the time, and I couldn't fly, couldn't do anything. And even if I was there, they still would have got shut down. So in the end, I ended up in the hole and all the other stuff, like a lot of people did. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right. I couldn't fly. I couldn't warp to the space station because I wasn't a pirate. And I don't. So let's go now. Like I said, it's not like, oh no, oh my God. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only person who had life kick their ass. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? All right, here we go. We are here now. Now this is going to be, we got to make sure we're not scrapping butter cutter, because we now have a bunch of the same ships. And we gotta be careful. Okay. So, oop, which one is this? This one is a C class. All right. Let's go see if this has group slots. No, it doesn't, because the B does. So there's no reason to. Let's just scrap it. Get it over with. Do we have enough space in our inventory? Not really. Okay, let's bring back Buttercutter for a second and dump some stuff out of our inventory. Come here, Buttercutter. And here we go. Alright, that should give us enough room to play around. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh, let's not get it, because that's Buttercutter. Let's not get it. Let's not. We are not going to get rid of Buttercutter. No, we're not. No, thank you. Alright. Reborn Y26P. Begin salvage. Some people might not have seen this type of thing yet, so. Oh, wow. We dropped all the way down to 6. Ain't that pleasant? That's nice. Salvage drones deployed. Damn, we dropped from 11 to 6. Damn. Will be immediately processed for scrap. Boom. All right. What we get? What we get? Let's see. We got 2 C's. We don't really care about that. But all right. Next. Oh no, we're not getting rid of Cleophas. That's crazy. This one is going to give us. Oops. No, 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 no. No. All right, here we go. Boom. Okay. This one's going to give us 31.5. Oh, this must be the S class. No, that's a C class too. What? Wait, why are you giving us 31.5 when you were C class? The other one only gave us 16. What you got in you? You ain't got nothing in you. Nothing special. We're gonna take your rocket launcher though. That might drop your price a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's the number, like this is a C 39 plus 28. I'm curious. Let me see. Listen, y'all, I'm a curious dude, so this is gonna happen. Just deal with it. C 34 plus 23. Maybe that's why. I know that. Let's see. 20,000. Okay. Gonna scrap that bad boy. Reborn Y26P. Thank you. Alrighty. Who we putting in this place? That better not be Buttercutter. Alright, that's the next C class. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Shoot, I need to keep checking my inventory. Might not have enough space. We should though. Okay, this one's 20. Alright, reborn. Alright, there we go. And one more. Making sure we're not gutting Buttercutter again. Alright, there we go. That's the last one. I think. Yep, that's the last one. Alright, let's get it. Make sure you check when you get up here. Check the first thing and make sure it's not getting rid of one that you want to keep by reading the little yellow name, because I didn't do that the other day. I wasn't paying attention and I got rid of a ship I really liked. I swear these prices are random as fuck. Alright, there we go. Let's go and stack these units real quick by selling this stuff. And then let's head into doing some other things. 144. Boop. $21 million right here. 60 million right here. 3 million right here. And last but not least, spool of nanos. We need to get rid of 116 because I only keep 20 on me because of the autophage. Bop. All right, there we go. That took us up. We good now. We got some ducats out of that. We got a bunch of C class things that we don't need because I never keep those. Ooh, we got some expansion slots for the starships. We can use those to expand some of the other ships we want to fly. All right. Whee! Up we go. What up, homie? Buy these C-class things. I don't want them. Purchase upgrade modules for the cell. And damn, that's pretty high for a C-class, but still. Oop. Oh, that's not high. There's 4 of them. We're selling 4 at a time. Bone, you big dummy. All right, do. All right, that's our butter cutter over there. Butter cutter. All right, I don't know if you still. Hey, Sarah, what's up, yo? You'll be lurking tonight. It's all right. Everybody's lurking. We had about 12 people lurking for about 5 minutes in the Twitch, and then it dropped back down to 6 lurkers. I think there's just the people who are sleeping, to be straight up. Most people are already passed out, so lurk on, fam. Lurk on. You got a little crown. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we need to go to see X pointed us at a white one. So we're gonna try them coordinates right now. Let's go back to our Euclid portal base. Well, one of them. We got like 3 of them in Euclid. Gaming Mike was like, bruh, I'm tired. I'm out. I got those coordinates. I'm done. I mean, glyphs. Understandable. I think everybody on here right now is in the Western Hemisphere. I'm the only person in the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay. Thank you for not landing on this time. You know what? Let's fix that real quick. Hold up. Let's grab a foundation real quick. We're gonna make sure we're up and away. Up out of the way. It'd be nice if you could just kind of adjust to make this taller. Is that possible? All right, there we go. Let's slap one of these on top. Because the ramps are trash, let's put the door right here. And then let's do our little rampy ramp. Okay. And we're gonna come up here. I like this planet because it barely got any gravity. You just be shooting on. Like if you do the little jetpack exploit, even though I don't know how it's an exploit now when everybody knows it, but when you do that, you'll be shooting around forever, yo. Shit is funny. Okay. We're just gonna put 2 of these on because that's all we gonna need. I know people be doing extra, but you don't need more than 2, y'all. Ooh, metal plating. We need metal plating. I thought I had some in there. Whatever. I'm being a little picky, I know, but that's my thing. Deal with it. Bop. I know everybody else puts theirs on the inside, but Bone don't care. And like this because you don't got to put cables. Because it's on the building, it just does it automatically. That shit's sexy. You can hear the battery winding up. Wind up, baby. Wind up. Yes, yes. Okay. Guess we'll put our other door here. And then I'm gonna grab one of these. All right, there you go. And of course, yours. We'll put down one of these. All right, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about the ship landing on a thing. I'm just whipping this together, y'all. I don't really care. All right, and all right, there we go. Nice little spot. All done. Too easy. Okay, let's put these glyphs in that X over on YouTube gave us. Triforce, is that the... Huh? Tri equal 0 bird, 1 rocket, 7 0 bird. What? Huh? 14 tent, 10 tent, 10 moon, 15 click this out. What? Huh? I'm gonna have to somebody else gonna have to decipher that for me, because I'm not a regular player, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to tell me. I mean, I see numbers and I see names. I know moon, obviously. 15, I know that. Tent, I know 10, 14, 10, 12, oxel. Triforce, is that the triangle? Bird, we know that. Rocket, spider, dragonfly. I guess that's the triangle. Triforce, bird, rocket, spider, dragonfly, voxel, tent, moon. Oh, what was the numbers in front of it for? No, they couldn't have meant that, because 1 is the sunset thing. Or is that the Triforce? Huh? Is Triforce 1? Is that what you mean? Because the bird is 2. Is Triforce the triangle? 0? Where's there a 0? There's 16 glyphs. They all, like, they literally go 1 to 16. Huh? That's only 9. I need 12 glyphs. What? Am I missing something, y'all? What's Triforce? I don't know. You know what? Let me look it up. Because y'all got me. I'm a little discombobulated right now. I'm not saying that's anybody's fault, but I'm a little discombobulated. Does everybody have different names for the glyphs? There's a Reddit with portal glyph names. Yeah, I can't follow that, man. There's only 9 of them. There at least needs to be 12. So I don't know. I don't know if I can't. Yeah. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. That's how it goes? I gotta try something. Oops, wrong multi-tool. I gotta try something. I do. I just gotta see. I gotta see something. I gotta see something. I'm not, because I'm. What the hell? What mineral? Oh, okay, cool. I gotta try something. I'm in my discovery mode now. Hold on. Give me a sec, y'all. Let me discombobulate here for a second. Hold on. So in our multi-tool. I mean, I'm a prior military dude. I know a lot about, communicating in a certain way, but we made sure it was simple as possible. Like, as simple as possible. You know what I'm saying? So did people try to make this complicated on purpose? Like, what was the point of all that? There's 16 glyphs. And literally, when you go, literally, I just like, this is it. This ain't the one I'm looking for. I need a harmonic. You're not doing it. I need a harmonic. We need to go somewhere else. I need to find a harmonic. Let me see. Because I need to test the theory. I need to test the theory. Because I need to test. I gotta see. I gotta see for myself. I got to. Because I gotta see for myself. I got to. Because I'm not saying that's you. I know that's not you. I know that's something that other people did. So please no X. I'm not, I gotta see. Because this is if this is gonna, If I see what I see, what I think I know, what I know, this is going to prove, once again, it's going to prove some things I know about human beings. That's self-aggrandizing and self-important behavior. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, let me get in here. Hopefully I get a harmonic Widget this time. A harmonic camp, I hope. I mean, if I have to do the hunt for the Widget, I'm gonna do it because I need to see. Bone needs to see. Okay. Any time of day, game. Anytime. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. No auto fade signal, bitch. No, forget it. I'm just gonna say it straight up. When you go to the harmonic camp and you go to unlock the Widget for the multi-tool, and the dissonant spike, it's literally numbered 1 to 16. Because that's the glyphs are literally numbered 1 to 16. So how I'm seriously asking, how and who came up with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for numbers 1 through 10, and then Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot? Was this the idea that having two numbers is too much? Is that where that came from? Did somebody just make that up? I'm guessing nobody's going to interact with that question. So I'm going to stop asking it. I'm probably the only person who thinks that's goofy. I'm probably not the only person that thinks that's goofy. Evidently, people think that's cool to overcomplicate something that doesn't need to be overcomplicated. I'm so glad I'm a minimalist. So glad. Like I said, I know that people just do it because people just decided that's what it is. But obviously the game people did not decide what that is. So I'm going to stick with 1 through 16. No, I mean, I can do it. That's pretty easy. But I didn't know that human beings had decided to create an overly complicated nomenclature system for something that didn't need it. And I know that we do that, but I didn't know that's what happened in the game. So, but now I do know. So I can rock with it, I guess. Still think it's dumb as fuck. But, whatever. Okay. That's so extra for no reason. We all have our things that bug us. That's something that bugs me. People making things extra for no reason at all. I mean, it don't make me hate nobody or nothing, but I do think it's goofy. But I am, as I stated before, I am an acquired taste of a human being. I get it. So there's no auto fade signal, but there is a harmonic camp most likely. There's no reason to check it out. I know that it's literally numbered 1 through 16 because they use math. They give you 3 little simple math things for you to figure out the 3 numbers you need to put in there via the glyphs. Why couldn't people just go with that? I'm seriously asking, why did they need to change it? But with that, I know nobody can answer that, so I'll just leave it alone and we will move on because it is past 1:30, which means it is past the time for me to be on this game. I need to do some business things, some things that actually take care of my life financially and help me not to be homeless and starving. So with that said, y'all, it is time. I'm just going to stay right here. I'll come back to it later. Get my planet jet in my ship. Ain't nobody gonna bug me. And ain't nothing gonna happen. So, there we go. Go to quick to mode select. It is 13:40 for me. Maybe about 30 seconds away from the 40 mark. So 13:40 for your boy. And that means it is time for me to go about my business. You feel me? I got things to do. It's the middle of the afternoon. So I need to go take care of business. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure everyone is either asleep or focused on something else or almost asleep. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide right into the goodbye because y'all are not here anyway. You are, but you're not, if you know what I'm saying. With that said, y'all, let me get up on out of here. And it is about that time. So with no grand rhythm and no grand rhyme, if you remember what I say, you can rock with me. We're going to slide up on out of here on the count of 1, 2, and 3. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. I'm out. Later, Gators. Mad love, everybody. And whatever you do, y'all keep it sexy. Later days, everybody. I'll see y'all.